Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark, Sarah, and Pam. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Rupert's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 4 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Rupert's.
We have the pleasure of being joined in studio today by the co-owner of Gridiron Restaurant, Kim Martin. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
And the owner in waiting, Emma Martin. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank
and
you.
Congratulations on your future title.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. We just found that out. It's great.
She's got a lot of future plans.
And that tells me that Gridiron is going to be around for a long, long time. Which
That's the plan.
It's awesome. We are going to talk to Kim and Emma all about Gridiron coming up here in just a bit. But before we get there, let's take a look at some headlines for Monday, July 7th.
The Sun-Journal reports that police from over a dozen local, state, and federal agencies patrolled downtown Lewiston last Wednesday in an attempt to crack down on shootings and other violence in the city. 8 people were arrested, and police confirmed that similar patrols will continue through the summer.
The City of Auburn invites residents, businesses, and organizations to a community focus group discussion as part of its comprehensive plan update. The meeting is scheduled for Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Edward Little High School cafeteria. More information can be found at auburnmaine.gov.
Lewiston Public Library Deputy Director and Children's Librarian Sarah Turner received the American Library Association's Lemony Snicket Award for Noble Librarians Faced with Adversity. The association recognized Turner's work in the wake of the 2023 Lewiston mass shooting, where she fostered a space for healing and dialogue and highlighted books on grief and loss for children and parents.
And the Poland Spring Summer Concert Series continues tonight at 7 p.m. with the Cobblestones performing live at the Resort Gazebo. Tickets are only $5, and there will be food and drinks on site, and all proceeds will support the Poland Spring Preservation Society.
That sounds like fun.
It does.
Yeah.
Ready for some weather?
Weather, rain or shine, it's all okay. Grab your uke and start the day. You don't need perfect skies above. Hey, just a song and a little love.
We do have a couple more jingles after this one, so if you two want to dance, feel free. It's totally fine.
I liked that one.
A sunny start to today before clouds roll in this afternoon. We'll have a high of 88 and a low of 71. Cloudy tomorrow with a chance of evening showers, high 79 and a low of 68. Cloudy on Wednesday with highs in the 70s.
Mm-hmm. Shall we talk about sports?
Let's do it.
It's interesting. Cedar Rafaela went 3 for 4 with a home run and 2 runs scored, and Trevor Story added a 2-run homer to lead the Red Sox over the Washington Nationals. That's right, you heard right. They won 6-4. What?
Oh, yeah.
Holy moly. The Sox head home to take on the Colorado Rockies tonight at 7.
So an interesting footnote to the weekend, the Red Sox swept the Nationals over the weekend, as our guests well know, owning a sports bar. I'm sure you do. So after yesterday's loss, the Nationals fired their general manager and their manager.
Because they were like, if we can't beat the Red Sox, we gotta mix it up.
We're heading in the wrong direction.
We have some things we need to take care of.
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
Red Sox third baseman Alex Bregman and pitchers Garrett Crochet and Aroldis Chapman were named to the American League All-Star team. The game is next Tuesday in Atlanta.
Cooper Flagg signed a 4-year rookie contract with the Dallas Mavericks. Flagg will wear number 32 and intends to play in the Mavericks Summer League opener against the LA Lakers in a nationally televised game on Thursday.
How about that kid?
We're going to see him play on television.
Good stuff. That is your news, weather, and sports. And right now it's time for the podcast segment that is Sweeping the Twin Cities. It's time for famous people birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Let's take a look at FPBs for July the 7th, shall we?
Okay.
Sure.
All right. We're going to start off with comedian Jim Gaffigan.
He's so funny.
He is one of the comics that I had no issue playing in the car when my kids were like 6 and 8 years old.
He's pretty clean.
Squeaky clean and super funny.
Did you ever see that Pop-Tart movie with Jerry Seinfeld?
I haven't.
Oh my gosh. Jim Gaffigan is in that, and he's so funny. He's a great character.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a silly movie. You would actually probably really like it.
I'm going to add that to my list.
Yeah, sure.
Movies he will never watch.
Movies he says he'll watch, but then never does. Yeah.
Singer David Hodo is 78 years old today. He's in the Village People.
Which one?
Maybe was in the Village People. The construction worker.
All right.
Yeah. We had the police officer a couple weeks ago.
We sure did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Village People. They're big on this show. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
They have birthdays.
They have birthdays, and they're famous.
And they're famous. So they qualify for our
It's
segment.
Famous people's birthdays.
That's right. Ringo Starr, you may have heard of him.
Yeah.
Drummer for the Beatles. 85 years old today.
Oh.
He was asked to join the Beatles in 1962, replacing their original drummer, Pete Best.
Oh.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
Also sang on a few
couple
tunes.
songs,
he sang
yeah.
Yellow Submarine
Yep.
with
That
a little
is
help from my
least
friends.
favorite song.
Oh, you don't like
Is
Yellow
it really?
Submarine? I like With a Little Help from My Friends.
Yeah, that's a
It's
good
from
one.
Sgt. Pepper. That's probably my favorite album, Sgt. Pepper.
Do you guys remember the movie Caveman that he was in back in the 80s?
No.
Oh, it was so good.
You can add that to your list.
Yes!
Yeah.
Thank you,
Caveman.
Kim.
Movies you'll never watch.
Movies I will never watch.
Kim, have you ever seen it?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
She's going to put it on her list, too.
Yes. Yes.
Well, just so you know, it's chill.
It's
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, Em, maybe you should watch it.
Mark's a quick learner.
Yeah. I'm hip and cool and fly.
Not anymore.
Well, you were
I just
about
blew it.
5 seconds ago.
Ah, jeez.
Dang it.
Ringo was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice as a Beatle in 1988 and as a solo artist in 2015.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
And rounding out FPBs for July the 7th is band leader Doc Severinsen, who is 98 years old today.
Jeez Louise.
Yes, he's a retired jazz trumpeter who led the NBC Orchestra on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson from 1962 to 1992.
30 years.
You
That's
got it.
crazy. At
Maths-
98. That's awesome.
Check out the math skills on the other side of the
I
table.
know.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Wicked smart.
We're not just pretty.
We have some brains.
We have brains. We know what we're doing over here.
You guys are super chill. All right. Those are your FPBs. Now, how about some OTDs?
All right.
All right. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. It happened on this day.
Yeah.
Right? Emma, chill?
That was great. That
Yeah.
was really
Oh,
chill.
Thanks. Thanks.
18 years ago in 2007, the Live Earth concerts were streamed to benefit and raise awareness of climate change. They were held all over the world, including London, New York, Washington, D.C., Sydney, Rio, Shanghai, Tokyo, and Rome.
Wow.
I know. Here's a pop culture one. 24 years ago in 2001, Drew Barrymore married Tom Green.
I remember that.
For a hot second. They
second.
they filed for divorce just 6 months later, and it became official in October of 2002.
6 months is pretty good for
That's
a
like
celebrity.
5 years
Yeah.
in a Hollywood marriage.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. 44 years ago in 1981, the first woman was appointed to the Supreme Court when President Reagan nominated Sandra Day O'Connor. She retired on January 31st of 2006 after more than 24 years on the bench. That's pretty amazing.
All right.
Yeah. 45 years ago in 1980, Led Zeppelin played their final show.
I think Ozzy played his final show over the weekend.
Oh,
Anybody
really?
see that? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't see the show.
Well, it will be on this day next year.
Not on this
Well,
day.
no, I
Right.
guess it'll be tomorrow. Yesterday, yeah. 57 years ago in 1968, the Yardbirds performed their final concert. Their breakup was 3 years after Eric Clapton quit, and 8 months after Jeff Beck left the group. Guitarist Jimmy Page had to fulfill concert obligations, so he formed a new group and called it the New Yardbirds. That's clever, isn't it? Keith Moon said it'll probably go over like a Led Zeppelin. So Page changed the name of his group to Led Zeppelin.
Look at that.
Look at that. And 223 years ago in 1802, the first comic book was published in Hudson, New York. It was called The Wasp, created by Robert Rusticoat. Gonna have to look that one up.
I just want to say, too, like, the Yardbirds. Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page,
Yeah.
and Jeff Beck played in that band.
That's incredible.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of talent.
Back in my day, Emma, that band was chill.
Yeah. That's a lot of talent in one place. It's no wonder they couldn't stay together.
Yeah, you probably never heard of them, but they were really good.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. But you've heard of Led Zeppelin. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
Kim, we got to have a talk after the show.
We gotta have some musical education
This is unacceptable.
here. Wow.
Emma,
You've heard some of their songs. You just don't know who they are.
All right. That's fair. Fair enough. She's very busy.
Yeah.
She's incredibly busy.
Yes.
A lot of Love Island, a lot of...
Below Deck. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's, we'll move on and keep it PG. All right. Here we go. Those are your FPBs and OTDs for July the 7th.
Next year marks 30 years of Uncle Andy's Digest. What started as a beloved print publication has grown into Lydia Media, a full-service marketing partner helping local businesses thrive. From LA Metro Magazine and the Lydia's Lunch Bunch podcast to social media management, website design, and advertising across all platforms, we've got your marketing needs covered. If you're a business making a difference in our community, let's connect. Lydia Media is here to tell your story and help you grow. Lydia Media, in business, for business. Learn more at lydiamediallc.com.
Now we shift focus fully to our guests in studio, Kim and Emma Martin of Gridiron Restaurant, which is located at 1567 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. And I think if you've never been to Gridiron before, your first impression when you walk in is you're like, oh my God, this is huge.
Yes.
Right? It is
I heard
a
that a lot.
large establishment. Kim, give us a little history on Gridiron and when you and your husband became owners.
So we opened 19 years ago.
On this day?
Not on this day.
Oh, okay.
On May the 6th. And we just want to bring good food, and we bring family and fun, and just added a game room. So we got a little bit of everything. Best known probably for our seafood, good drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get buckets.
Definitely.
Oh, yes.
You
can
go
get
to the
buckets.
Gridiron.
Yes, you can.
And you always have a daily special, too.
We do, yes.
So what were you thinking when you walked into that space? What were you and your husband thinking?
I was thinking we're crazy. From a little tiny restaurant that held probably 50 max to a place that can hold over 300 if
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
we had that many seats.
big jump.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Nice. Do you have like a space for meetings or conference room or something?
We used to have a banquet room, but we kind of changed it to the game
Is
room.
it a game room now?
Right. Yeah. With the whole COVID thing and
Yeah.
not having enough staff, or switched it up a little bit.
What's in the game room?
We've got the golf. We've got everything. Air hockey. Go ahead, help Emma.
We've got buck hunter. You can do basketball. Of course, you can do air hockey. They have some of the little ping pong games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and stackers. You can win stuffed animals, candy.
Oh, wow. It's like
There's the punching bag one.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
Yep,
You
that's
have
true.
all kinds of
And the
stuff.
quarters, we push the quarters.
Oh, yeah, the quarter
those are
pusher is
fun.
very popular.
Yep.
That's probably
Who
the
doesn't
Alex,
love to gamble?
every time we go there, Alex is like, can we go in the game room? Can we go in the game
Oh,
room?
nice. So Alex likes it.
Yes.
Okay. So it's
big
family
fan.
friendly.
Yes, definitely family friendly.
Nice. Nice.
It kind of takes you back, too. Like
Oh,
the
yeah,
game
some of
rooms.
it's older stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Like Duck Hunter. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that from my teenage years.
Love it. What are some of your most popular dishes there?
I would say the fish and chips.
Yep.
We do ribs every Thursday, and those are really popular. Help me, Emma.
I'd say I probably sell mostly of like maple cheddar burgers. We sell a lot of burgers, and for wraps, we probably sell the spicy ranch wrap a lot. A lot of people have liked the newer wraps that we've put on, which is the Cape Cod Reuben wrap.
Or the
I've sold a
barbecue
ton of
chicken wrap.
that. The barbecue chicken wrap, or the Kickin' Carolina wrap. It's just like a steak wrap.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
I know I should have brought some food with me.
It's early.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And you have a happy hour, obviously.
Yes.
It's a happy many hours.
yeah.
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 Multiple.
Multiple.
And every Red Sox game, we have $1 appetizers
Ooh.
and $2.99 bottles of Bud and Bud Light
I bet you that goes over well.
and $5 margaritas.
And
Right on.
margaritas, chips and salsa.
Yes.
So happy hour is 3 to 5 every Monday through Friday.
Yes.
Nice.
And the Red Sox are starting to do well now,
They're
which is
starting
Well,
to do something at
they
least.
yeah.
They won a
weekend.
couple of games against the Nationals.
Now, let me
I
ask you
get carried
this.
away.
hey, we got to take it while we can get it.
Let me ask you this. Do alcohol sales increase when they win or when they lose?
Honestly, it's for both.
It's for both.
It's
Okay.
depression when they lose.
Okay.
And it's happiness when they're winning.
Gotcha.
Equal? Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And your focus is like if there's a New England game on, it's
Yes.
on your TV.
Yes.
Like think.
I mean, we have a lot of TVs, so
Yeah.
we do have a little bit of everything. And if somebody asks, we can try to get stuff on. Other than when they do all the different like Apple TV and all that, it's starting to
Yeah.
be a
It's getting
pain.
harder.
We only have a couple of TVs
Yeah.
that can do that, but
You need like 18 streaming services
oh,
now
you
to
really
get all
do.
the sports. It's
We're
crazy.
doing everything right now. So
Yeah, you're
You
gonna
guys
have to.
had a big thing for the NBA draft too, right?
we
With
did,
the
yeah,
flag? Yeah.
yes.
Oh, fun. What'd you do?
We had Channel 13 there, and we had a big party, and
Oh.
they cut into us a couple of times, and we had a couple commercials, so that was kind of fun.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yes,
Are you excited to watch Cooper Flag?
it is. That's so exciting to see someone from Maine
Yeah, 100%.
succeeding like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and you were saying earlier, probably going to get some requests to see some of those.
Oh yeah, well I'm hoping that they
games.
put it on our TVs. I'm assuming they will.
Thursday's game is going to be on national TV.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, the summer league game against the
Sweet.
Lakers.
Yeah, that'll be a highly watched game, I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to make a
definitely.
trip back down to Dallas, I think.
Oh yeah, you know that place.
Ooh.
I lived in Dallas for like 3 years. And when he got drafted to Dallas, I was like, oh my God. I'm like, this couldn't have been any.
Meant to be.
Yes. I was so excited.
Pam's going to go down and convince him to come on the podcast.
Oh, that'd be
Oh
great.
yeah. Yes.
Just bring the stuff with you, Mark. You
That's
can come
right.
down too.
All right.
We'll just do a
All right.
remote.
Hop on a plane. Go hang out.
We'll catch up with Mark Cuban at the same time.
I love
Nice.
it. Yeah. We'll make a weekend of it. Sounds great.
yeah.
The after the game interview, perfect.
Yeah. There you go.
We went down a rabbit hole.
Yep.
We did.
We got sidetracked.
We do that a lot here. Emma, you grew up in this business. We introduced you as the owner in waiting at the top of the show, but that's not that far from the truth. I understand you have a lot of irons in the fire.
Yes.
You have a lot tastes in the
Yeah, I see what
True.
you did there.
That was a good one.
Thank you. It's Monday morning
Chill,
too.
right?
Usually it takes me a couple days to get going, but here we are. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing. You're in school now?
Yeah, so I'm in school. I go to Quinnipiac University. I'm studying biology. I'm on the pre-med track right now, but every single time I come home, I realize how much I do love being a part of the business. And I always come back to it, and I'm always like, Dad, can I drop out? Like, this person gave us 2 weeks. Can I drop out? I can fill that role. And I'm not actually going to. It's kind of a joke, but
But your dad's like, oh my God, please don't do that.
Yeah.
What's your dad's reaction when you bring that up?
He laughs. Sometimes he agrees with me
Yeah.
when he gets like stressed out, but he doesn't want me to. He wants me to get something to fall back on, which I understand. So just in case something ever happened. Truthfully, I would like to become a teacher and get my curriculum down and then eventually take over the restaurant. They said I have 10 more years until they want to retire, but they won't actually be retiring because I told my dad that no matter what, I'll be pushing him around in a wheelchair. Or like I'll get him like the motor wheelchairs and he can just tell everyone what to do.
Aw. It wouldn't be Gridiron without your dad then, I take it.
Yeah,
true.
it definitely wouldn't be Gridiron without my dad or my mom, of course.
Of course. It's got to be pretty cool, though, to see your dream come to fruition.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yes.
It's so cool to see like that they've built such a good establishment. The only worry that I would have taking over the restaurant is if I couldn't live up to the expectations.
It's a lot of pressure.
So, yeah, there is pressure, but also I think that my brother will eventually somewhat want to part own it with me. and he can do the financial stuff, and I'll be the out front person.
She's got this all laid out.
Yes.
She is
There are plans.
You'll be
lady
the-
with a plan.
You'll be
That's
the
right.
face of the business and keep your brother in the back room.
Where he belongs.
Where he
yeah.
belongs. That's the plan. Okay.
Book the books, kid.
It's all starting to come together now.
Stay out of the kitchen.
What do you love about the restaurant business?
I say that I'm two different people when I'm at the restaurant. When I'm at school, I'm quiet. Not
How you're
really.
acting right now,
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm actually at
Being
school how I'm
shy.
acting right now. But then when I'm at the restaurant, I just let it loose, and I think I love most is the people.
Yeah.
Like
And
our
she's the boss.
regulars
She likes to be the boss.
are amazing. Like our regulars, I love them so much. They're so good, and no matter what, I know that I can leave with I come in with a bad attitude, and I can leave with a good attitude.
Oh, it turns you right around, huh?
Yeah, it's the music, and I start dancing and do Cotton Eye Joe. Like it's amazing.
On the bar?
No.
Near the bar. You've got customers to learn how to do it.
Yeah, I taught some of our customers how to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a
Do you give classes? Like, is it a whole thing?
I
show
can
up.
give classes. Just show up and I'll do it.
We'll just show up.
Like Tuesdays, 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Emma's doing Cotton Eye
We'll
Joe
go
at the
for
bar.
happy hour. We'll go for happy hour. We'll get some coconut shrimp, and we'll
Yes.
learn how to do Cotton Eye Joe. That sounds like
Sounds
a
like a
plan.
plan.
Yep.
Through your experience at Gridiron, have you pretty much learned everything there is to do?
I feel like I learn something new every day. My dad is I'm always learning from my parents. I see the good and the bad from the business side. So I feel like I've learned kind of how to become a hard worker because my parents have worked so hard for what they have. And I feel like they've kind of like instilled in me like the type of things that I would want, not only like me to be as a person, but also maybe like my future kids or whatever else.
That's high praise.
It sure is. Yeah, Kim, how does that make you feel when you hear
She's
Emma
great.
speak?
Absolutely great. Yes. She's just a good kid.
It is a lot of work.
With a
to
big
own
heart.
Yeah.
Restaurant. Like, you got to be there all the time.
Yeah. One of us or both of us are there every day of the week.
Yeah.
Except for when we take a little vacation.
I was going to say, when was the last time you had a vacation?
A couple weeks ago, we went to a
Okay.
country concert.
Nice. Who'd you go see?
It was a country festival with Bailey. It was a whole bunch of people, but Bailey Zimmerman and
Cody Johnson. It was supposed to be Luke Bryan, but it was Eric Church
didn't
that
show
filled
up.
in.
Yeah.
Ronnie Atkins. A whole bunch.
yeah,
Cool.
Fun.
Ashley Cook. She was really good too.
Bailey Zimmerman's really good.
Yeah, we love him.
Yeah, that
I
song
love
Smoke
him.
is so good.
She's his future wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I tell him that every time. I have a video of him like bowing, and I always say that he's like bowing down
He
to
said,
me.
yes. I'm like, yes. Thank you.
All right. So, are you going to make him work in the kitchen?
Yeah. Actually, he worked at Raising Cane's, so like he can definitely like work at the restaurant. He's
he has some
hired.
Okay.
He could fill
experience.
in.
Perfect.
When he has downtime.
Yeah.
Let's call him.
Love it.
Let's call him right now.
I wish.
Kim, was that the plan when you opened Gridiron, was to have your kids eventually succeed you?
Honestly, I didn't think so, but I mean, as we've gone along, they've worked at the restaurant for either busing or in the dish room or pretty much, since they were old enough to be able to do something like that. So we were hoping they would at least instill good skills in our children,
Yeah.
like hardworking skills, and realize I don't want them to take over the restaurant because I know it's a lot of hard work, honestly, and I'd rather them do something where they can actually go on a vacation or something where they get benefits and
A little more flexibility.
yes, a little more flexibility instead of having to like live, breathe, and eat the place. But
Did you say you had a restaurant prior to Gridiron?
yeah, we had Thatcher's in Auburn.
Gotcha.
So we started from a little and then went very, very large.
Yeah. What was that transition like for you?
I had a hard time with it because I was used to like just the small, and we were like kind of hidden. Gridiron's kind of in the back of the plaza.
Yeah.
So I was really worried because, you're going from one town to another town, even though they're right next door to each other. People drinking and everything tend to stay kind of close to where they live. So I was worried that we're going to lose a lot of customers. And we had a lot of friendly customers there as well, like regulars. But a lot of them followed us, and we've got a lot more now.
I know.
So
Yeah, you have a lot
it's
more
great
room
thing.
for them now.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
I drive by your restaurant and your roadside sign
Yes.
like 4 times a week because my gym is just like past your restaurant, and I I look forward to actually seeing what's on the sign because it's a great sign. Like it's very colorful,
Oh, yeah.
and you have like the buckets of booze and like what your specials are, and it really grabs the attention. So I mean, it's it's very, even though you're at the back of the plaza, it's also nice that there's so much parking.
Oh, yes, definitely.
But you can definitely see that you're there.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
What are your main roles around Gridiron, Kim?
I am the bartender mostly,
All right.
but I kind of do a little bit of everything. If I have to, I can work in the kitchen. It's not a good thing, but it can happen. I try to keep the peace.
What's your favorite cocktail to make?
Probably a Long Island is the one I make the most, and the one that people always say, "Oh, it's so good."
Oh, nice.
And I like to make frozen drinks, mudslides, because you can make them pretty.
Does Tim Rucker come visit you on a regular basis?
Yes, and he partakes in some Long Island.
Yeah, we've heard. We've heard about
Favorite drink.
Likes the Long Island,
That's the only thing he drinks.
That's funny.
Where would you be financially if it were not for Tim Rucker?
Well, he does help us pay the light bill.
We're just kidding. Tim doesn't know how to find podcasts, so we know he's not listening.
We're not worried.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah, no.
he's like,
He's like,
podcasts.
I'm not sure what they do, but you'll have fun.
Is that on?
He literally said that
That
to you.
sounds about right.
He's like, I looked for you guys on the AM radio and I couldn't find it. Nothing.
We could be making balloon animals in here, and you'd have no idea.
Yeah, don't worry. You're going to have a good time.
It's
Just
gonna be fun.
go in there. They close the door.
goes-
Things happen.
Nobody. Sometimes they drink alcohol. We don't know.
Yeah. You also have some very impressive artwork on your walls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We just added a flag pole to our, we redid our driveway and we got this really huge rock. And we were like, what are we going to do with this rock? So we ended up getting a flagpole like stuck right into the rock. And we had our artist, which is Clint Magoon, who's done most of our artwork and our etchings in the restaurant. And he came over and drew on the rock, and it looks amazing. It looks really,
cool.
really
When was
good.
that done?
Just like a week and a half ago.
Do you have it on your Facebook page?
I think so.
Let's look for it.
Sarah's looking.
I'm looking for it right now.
If not, you should tie Dad in there because I know it was in there for Dad.
I have a picture
That's not it.
that I can show you.
Oh, that looks so cool.
The other one.
Nice. Oh, that's
Oh,
really
it's
nice.
got like the
He did such a good job with
the
it. Yes.
POW
That's awesome.
and Fallen Soldier. That's
Love it.
Really cool. Very cool.
Kim, working as a bartender for decades, I'm
Yes.
assuming.
Yes.
You must have some fun stories.
Oh, there are plenty. If I was good at writing, I could write so many.
I
nice
bet you could.
books.
Do you have one that may be safe for podcasts?
No names. You don't need names.
We don't need names. We're just looking for.
Stories. We have regulars that come in every day, and I could even just say words, and people will know who they are. Like the guy that likes to cut wood.
You're not just a bartender when you're back there. You're like
Oh
a
yeah,
therapist,
I am
right?
therapist.
You got to
yes.
have incredible people skills to be a successful bartender.
Oh yeah,
Patience.
And patience,
Patience.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely patience.
Is this something you had to learn over time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I can be shy at first too. So until I know you, I'm like a little standoffish. But once I know you a little bit, I can give you some crap here and there.
Sassiness
part.
comes
Yes, a
out.
little bit of sassiness.
I can see that about you. Yeah. I don't think you take any BS from anybody behind the bar or in front of it.
Yeah, pretty much no.
It depends. If you're her daughter, she will definitely give you a whooping.
Oh my.
That's true. That's
so,
true.
Seems like there's a story there.
As she
Oh,
should.
can I please share?
Please do.
No, you cannot share that. No. Share something different.
Darn it.
She was so
You don't
excited.
have anything.
No.
I see that you guys have lobster rolls.
Oh yeah. I forgot to mention the lobster rolls.
It's summer. in May.
$12.99 for
Wow.
a lobster
2.5
roll
ounces of lobster.
Yeah.
Not
with
bad.
2 sides as well, and then we have a double lobster roll, which comes on our regular sub roll,
Yeah.
and it's $24.99.
And
Very, very good lobster.
What is that?
Oh, those are lobster tacos.
Yeah.
Those are on special one day.
yeah.
Yeah, they look
Get
pretty
after it.
good
Come on.
Oh yes.
You're going to bring those back for a special again?
Oh yeah.
Were they popular?
They sold really well actually.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, something different.
I might need to have 2 lobster rolls this summer. I usually have just one a summer.
Oh.
I know. Wow.
Yeah, one of our staff was saying it's the best kept secret because nobody thinks about getting a lobster roll. But for $12.99,
Jeez,
it's a good
Louise,
deal.
That's a great deal. Look at that on a toasty bun.
Checking out your beverage menu here as well. That's quite extensive.
Oh yeah, we sell a lot of either Voodoo Juice, which is the bucket she's been talking about, and then we have vodka lemonade, Tito's lemonades, and we add flavorings to them. Really, really good.
We have a new one every single day.
And a lot of non-alcoholic beverages as well.
We really do, yeah. We so we change our drink menu probably like with the seasons. We keep adding different non-alcoholic drinks on there too, and then we have a lot of the beers non-alcoholic, and we even have one on tap now.
Right on.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
And along with that, have you seen trends in your time as working behind the bar as far as what people are drinking nowadays? Because it seems to me, and it might be just because I'm into this now because my wife has celiac, so we drink a lot of cider and seltzer.
Yes, and seltzers are huge. We have so many different seltzers. Keeping track of that and what flavors we have, a little complicated, but that's okay.
And THC drinks.
Oh yeah, we've just added those as well.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything.
You have a
Dog
Yes.
one that everyone likes.
The Dogfish, Grateful Dead's Dogfish we have.
We sampled that here.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have that now.
You have a Dubai chocolate martini on here for just $10.
Yes.
That's amazing.
yeah.
Say their prices are great. Like there are times Kevin and I will go out to dinner and we're like, "Phew," and then other places like Gridiron, we're like, "Did they put everything on our ticket? Like, did they get everything?"
That's awesome. That's the kind of feeling you want.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, we'll be back.
Good.
And that's probably a big part of why you're so successful.
Right. We're very reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's important to people, especially nowadays.
I mean, growing up, having a family, we wanted to be able to be a place that you can take your family to.
Right.
We don't have like late age limitations or anything. Like anybody can come into the restaurant. So we think, you bring them in when they're young and hopefully they'll come back and bring their kids when they're older.
Yeah.
I would encourage our listeners to go online to gridironrestaurant.com and click on the photos link, first of all. I mean,
Wait. You need to do a disclaimer. Don't do this if you're hungry. Because they look really good.
Well, I would say don't do it during non-business hours.
Right.
Because if you're hungry, you can
Yeah.
always head over.
You can go over.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now, you can't get in there, and I really want some of these things.
Great
The
photos.
shepherd's pie. I'm dying. So good.
The pictures of the food. Oh, the buffalo chicken pizza. Yep, put it right in my face. And the interior shots are great. You have your own merch line, which is great. You have a great
And it's
logo.
cheap.
$3 t-shirts, $10 sweatshirts.
Stop.
Come
Yeah.
get yours now.
That's pretty awesome.
I'll outfit my family. with this stuff. That is awesome. The grid on the
All right.
T-shirts. Love that. The game room, you can see the artwork as well. You got Rob Gronkowski over here diving over a stinking Carolina Panther.
Yeah.
You got some, old school Lewiston Maniacs.
Oh, yeah. That
Right?
was actually signed
Was it?
by the goalie, yes.
Bernier?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. And you said one artist does
Yeah,
did everything
Clint
here?
Magoon.
Okay.
neat.
Nice work, Clint.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
That is cool.
Anything else about Gridiron Restaurant that either of you would like our listeners to know before we move on to our final segment?
We're fun for family and all, reasonably priced, a good place to stop and grab a bite, great drinks, a lot of regulars that if you come in just once, you'll probably recognize the next time you come in.
All right.
Yes. I have a little jingle if you want me to sing it.
Oh, please
Yes.
do.
Oh, no.
1567 Lisbon Street, that's a place to eat. Do. The big place in Lewiston, the Gridiron Restaurant. Thank
Yay!
That was amazing.
you. That was my time to shine.
It really
was.
did, too. That was good stuff.
Did
You
you
could
get
put a little ukulele behind that, and it's
Yeah.
going to be like a chart topper. Yeah.
Fit right in.
Or some rock guitar.
Yeah.
You're
Do it.
Country guitar, right? You're a country music fan?
Yeah.
All right. We'll get some of that behind
Yeah.
you as well.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the LA area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at at patsauburn.com.
Kim and Emma, we like to close out the show with a little segment called 3 Random Questions, where we will ask you questions that have nothing to do with anything we've talked about so far.
Okay.
We just want to get to know you a little bit better as people and members of our community. Okay, we'll start with Kim. Kim, putting your professional skills aside, what could you teach someone to do today with 100% certainty?
Professional skills aside.
After 19 years, more
I could
years.
teach you how to tie your shoes.
Teach me how to tie my shoes?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I could.
That's a valuable skill.
It is.
How to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. And how to laugh.
Oh, there you
Love
go.
it.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you have to have a sense of humor.
Yes, you
behind
definitely
it.
do.
Yeah, whether you want to or not.
Exactly.
It's essential.
It definitely 100% is.
Yeah. Emma, how did she do on that one?
Pretty good. I
Okay.
think she was quite bland.
Oh, wow.
Bland, what would you have said? Go ahead.
Yeah,
Switch
it is
to
your
you.
turn.
What are you going to teach
If I
somebody?
answered, I feel like I could teach someone life skills, you know? I feel like
what?
I haven't lived a lot of life, but people come to me and ask me for relationship advice, even though I've never been in a relationship. But I've seen the bad parts.
Wait, what about Bailey?
Oh yeah, Bailey and I are in a relationship. I forgot.
See? Oh, how are you going to teach life skills with that if you can't remember?
So I can obviously teach someone how to tie their shoe. I can teach them, you know, how to have some common sense. I'm not like
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I know
is a
some
tough
common
one.
sense, you know.
So idealistic.
Oh, I also know the streets. Not like the streets.
Wait a minute.
You mean like how to drive in Lewiston? Okay.
I mean how to get from point A to point B.
You're good with
Driving.
directions.
Oh, yes.
Yes, good with direction.
She's a pretty good driver.
I might have a new favorite soundbite.
Yeah. The streets, not like the streets. Oh my God.
Her face.
So we have a
was like,
That was so good.
we have a couple of clips we need to send you, Emma. Your jingle and that soundbite.
That was too good. Awesome.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I love it. I love
All
it.
right. Good stuff.
great.
Who's next?
What is one food that you cannot stand? Emma? Go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I can't stand the smell of pickles, but I also can't stand the smell of horseradish.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Like, or mayonnaise.
Oh, that's my.
I used
So
to
definitely
like it.
no tartar
Mine.
sauce for you.
No tartar sauce.
Yeah, that's true.
I
right.
definitely used to like mayonnaise as a kid, but growing up, the smell, and I used to put it in my hair because I used to be like, oh, I think that this stuff will help my hair, so I'd try it, and then it wouldn't help.
Maybe that's why you don't like mayonnaise now. I mean, I'm no expert, but
Oh, yeah.
saturating your hair with the mayo might have done it.
What's that you're wearing? Mayonnaise.
Smells so good.
Oh, boy.
Your hair smells like a sandwich.
Kim, what?
A food I don't like.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts.
Oh, they smell like farts when you're cooking them. It's weird.
The smell, the texture looks just gross. Yeah.
No, not a fan of Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
All right.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Have you even ever had one?
I can't do it. Nope.
She can't. She knows she doesn't.
I know I don't like it. Exactly.
All right, we'll start with Kim this time.
Oh, this is the tough one.
It's
He
not.
said
It's,
you were the toughest.
it's the hardest question you'll have all day. Would you rather have a goat or an ostrich for a roommate?
A goat, because they're cuter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ostriches are big.
And they're big, yeah.
Yeah.
Ostriches are too big.
Not to sway you, Emma, but same question.
I'd have to say a goat as well because I feel like they can have a little fun time and they can eat things. So if I don't want to do something or pick it up, they'll eat it for me.
There you go. So they'd be a clean roommate.
Yeah.
And an excuse for not doing your homework.
Oh,
They
goat
ate
ate
your
it.
homework. Yeah.
I suppose.
Right on.
But I quite like doing homework if I'm being honest.
Please be honest. It's the only way to be. So if someone gave you horseradish as a gift, you could always have the goat eat it.
Yeah.
Say,
True.
Valid.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
true.
Yeah.
Be like the goat
Because
ate
people
your
give
horseradish.
horseradish as gifts
Oh,
often.
all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mark just raised his hand.
I do.
He's like, I brought you horseradish yesterday.
Yeah. No one appreciates my gifts.
Nobody does.
What are you going to do?
I
Because
appreciate
it's
it.
horseradish.
I like horseradish.
Well, if you have a goat, it's a non-issue,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
have a goat.
want a goat.
You guys should get one and add it.
We could just keep it out here.
Yeah.
I was going to say one of our servers' kids brought home goats. You know, they put them in a car and brought them home to
just
their
brought 'em home?
apartment.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
What?
She was looking to get rid of the goats last time I checked.
Oh, so we could have a goat, Mark.
All right.
Pam?
No.
An office goat?
No?
Okay.
It will go with the dogs.
Office dogs is
Office
enough.
dogs is enough?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks to Ruper's Beverage and Redemption for sponsoring today's episode. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam Ashby via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com.
Have a great day. And remember, don't bite your cat. And I will say I